Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Tuesday, May 31st, 2022. I'm Donis Wilkinson-Keynes. The Ministry of Agriculture has recognized the 9 persons and the 9 organizations for their dedicated and outstanding service to the agricultural sector in Nevis. On Sunday, May 29th, the ministry hosted its annual Agriculture Awards ceremony at the Malcolm Gishard Recreational Park. The awardees were John Paris, patron of the Ministry of Agriculture's 2022 Open Day, as well as local producers and organizations which partnered heavily with the ministry in 2021. Levi Thompson was awarded Livestock Farmer of the Year, Sais Passard, Crop Farmer of the Year, Omen Mills, Woman Farmer of the Year, McLevin Truss, Greenhouse Farmer of the Year, Alexis Brown, Fisher of the Year, Marco Tejeda, Fisher with the most throughput at the Fishermen's Supply Cooperative Complex, Donald Daniel, Farmer with the most throughput at the Marketing Division, and Oishus Jones, Livestock Farmer with the most throughput at the Nevis Abattoir. In addition to plaques, the awardees received gifts of equipment as well as financial and other incentives. The organizations which received awards were Four Seasons Resort Nevis for doing the most business with the agricultural depot, Rams Supermarket, the supermarket which did the most business with the Nevis Abattoir in 2021, the Hermitage for doing the most business with the Nevis Abattoir in 2021, and the Best Buy Supermarket, the supermarket which did the most business with the agricultural depot. The Nevis Supply Office Public Works Department, Department of Social Services, Nevis Water Department, and the Nevis Craft House were also awarded for their partnership with the Ministry of Agriculture in 2021. The New River Farmers Cooperative hosted its annual Open Day on Saturday, May 28th under the theme, A Reflection of Our Past as we embrace the present with a better vision of the future. This year marked the 5th annual staging of the event. It featured the sale of various local produce, cuisine, and herbal medications, as well as a domino competition. President Merla Bazi highlighted the resilience of the members of the Farmers Cooperative and expressed her gratitude to those who took part, making the event a success, especially considering the various difficulties that were encountered leading up to the event.
I am pleased to say that it has been a collaboration of work together as a team that has gotten us this far. It is also my honor to encourage our farmers who are not yet a member of our group to come and join our team as we continue to provide a healthier living to our Nevis population. I want you to understand we are a group of vibrant farmers.
Making remarks at the opening ceremony, Minister of Agriculture, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers, commended the New River Farmers Cooperative and its partners on successfully hosting 5 consecutive stagings of the event.
By having this 5th annual event today, it is testimony that this group has stayed together. And I want to commend them for staying together through the various difficulties and challenges, obviously, that they have had over the years. And I want to also commend all those who would have played their part from the Ministry and Department of Agriculture over the years, because it has been a collaborative effort.
He also applauded this year's patron, former Director of the Department of Agriculture, Augustine Merchant, for his contribution to building the agricultural sector on the island.
Merchant embodies the theme that was established for this event. The theme speaks about the past, the present, and the future. And that is all wrapped up in Merchant in terms of his contribution to agriculture over the years. So in the past, he has done his tour of duty. Presently, he still continues to impact the lives of farmers. And I would want to say at this point in time that when he was the local representative of ICA, he would have done his best to ensure that Nevis received exactly what it should receive. The farmers here in New River and throughout the island of Nevis have benefited from you, and their efforts into the future will represent what the future should be like in agriculture, Merchant. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, Margie, because you are someone who would have certainly done your tour of duty.
The New River Farmers Cooperative Open Day was one of the events featured as part of Agriculture Awareness Month in Nevis. Nevis will join its sister island of St. Kitts and nations of the Commonwealth around the world in the lighting of a beacon in celebration of the 70th year since the accession to the throne of Her Majesty the Queen, head of the Commonwealth of Nations. Her Majesty the first British monarch to arrive at the Platinum Jubilee and is the longest reigning British monarch in history. The Premier's Ministry invites all to witness this ceremonial lighting, which will take place at 9 p.m. on Thursday, June 2nd at the Nevis Athletics Stadium. The ceremony will also be broadcast live on Nevis Television NTV, Channel 99, NevisTVOnline.com, NTV Go app, Nevis Television Facebook page, and Nevis Newscast YouTube channel. Still to come.
I also want to thank all the nurses of the Alexandra Hospital who showed me that their profession is a passion for them. They did not serve merely for a paycheck because I saw them jump through hoops up here.
We'll give you the details after this break.
Yeah, long time we no party. Long time we no jump up. And look how long we don't speak.
Nevis Culturama 48.
Welcome back. Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, recently gave an update on remedial work which is being done by the Nevis Water Department. The work is in keeping with the Public Utilities commitment to delivering a safe, abundant, and adequate supply of potable water on the island.
I'm happy to report that remedial works by the Water Department to relocate pipes at Zetlands, the site of the new Aqua Store water tank, that is now completed. Left for equipment and services was a successful bidder for this project. A contract has been signed, and we anticipate that the actual works to install that tank will start shortly. Public works is also being facilitated by the Nevis Water Department in relocating service pipes where road rehabilitation is being undertaken in Church Ground. In addition, works have started in Bart Village and that road rehabilitation project there by the Nevis Water Department in terms of upgrading and installing new pipelines in Bart Village.
At his May 26th press conference, Premier Brantley also appealed to the residents of Nevis to practice water conservation.
Even though the supply of water in the south and in Charleston area has been holding up during this extended dry and hot period, the Water Department has already begun to feel the water supply pressure, especially in the northern section of the island. They have seen low levels in the water tanks at Maddens, Camps, and Spring Hill. Consequently, the Water Department was forced to implement some water supply management measures on the island of Nevis, which involved shutting down the water system to customers in certain areas at certain times of the day, mostly at night. These measures call for flexibility, as the system is monitored regularly for water levels at various times during the day. We continue to appeal to the general public to be vigilant and to practice the usual water conservation measures, such as being smart in washing cars, dishes, clothes, and even taking showers. In addition, it is important to check and deal with leaks at home, especially in toilets, in an efficient way. The NIA will continue to look, as we have been looking, at alternative sources of water as we seek to develop the water here on the island and to produce more water.
Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley. The staff at Nevis's Alexandra Hospital has come in for high commendations for the care they administer to their patients. Reverend Ron Daniel, who was hospitalized earlier this year as a COVID-19 patient, is grateful to the professionals at the island's main healthcare facility for their contribution to his recovery.
While I'm thankful for the doctors, especially Dr. Hernandez, who is here, who was with me all through this journey, and I want to thank you, sir. I also want to thank all the nurses of the Alexandra Hospital who showed me that their profession is a passion for them. They did not serve merely for a paycheck because I saw them jump through hoops up here, not even taking lunch or dinner, and make the impossible possible for not just me, but the good patients of Alexandra Hospital. And I really want to salute all of the nurses this time. I was away for Nurses Week, but I just want to continue and celebrate and salute them and the EMTs and everyone who works hand in hand around here. I was hospitalized from January 15th and in and out of hospital till March 8th, so I have a pretty good idea of how dedicated and diligent the staff here are.
Matron at the Alexandra Hospital, Chandrika Prasad Wallace, was singled out by Reverend Daniel.
Chandrika is a member of the Newcastle Wesleyan Holiness Church, where I pastored, and so I've already informed her and let her know that she's free to use me as much as possible to help the patients at the Alexandra Hospital. She's not just a church member, but a dear friend, and in many ways was the angel God used to stand by my side throughout this whole ordeal. She went above and beyond to make sure I was in good care, and I really want to pause to recognize my angel Chandrika and to assure her that I will always be in her corner.
Reverend Ron Daniel was at the time presenting a donation of life-saving COVID-19 medication, which he procured on behalf of the Alexandra Hospital.
I've already told my matron that RON, R-O-N, now stands for Registered Off-Duty Nurse. So this is just the start of my continuous contributions to the hospital, and in particular the nursing fraternity.
That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes on behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information. Thank you for viewing.